Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Vanshi3. If you didn't know, well now you fucking know, bitch. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when a bitch uploads. You already know the fucking deal. Today's video, you saw by the title, we're gonna be doing a full face of Frankie Rose products. I'm gonna show you how to achieve a bomb flawless base with Frankie Rose today. Alright bitch, let's get into it. I'm gonna put my hair back, but guess what? I'm gonna use my Frankie Rose scrunchie. They sent it in the last PR and I was like, you know what bitch, let me put it to use. The only other time I'd be tying up my hair is, you figure it out. I just put my hair back like that. I take the Frankie Rose Prime Addiction Primer. This is really good for dry and oily skin. Super blurring. So if you have oily skin, it's really good for that. But it still feels like hydrating. I'm more normal to dry skin. Let me rub it in on this side and you guys can see. You guys can see the difference. Okay, I brought you bitches up just a little higher. Bitch, so Frankie Rose, they send me PR. This post is not sponsored by any means. I just love their products so much. Like, this shit is so good. Their brushes, bitch, I have not put these down since I started using them. So I'm taking my Frankie Rose Matte Perfection Foundation and I am in the shade Olive. The thing that I like about this is that it has a cap that covers it. And you have the twist to close it or open it, so it's like double security. I hate when my foundations spill everywhere. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I just go in, bitch. I just do like 3 lines like that. I love this foundation because I can build it up for it to be like super full coverage or very lightweight. Today I'm gonna do like kind of like a full bead. Okay mamas, now that we have the foundation on, I'm taking my Frankie Rose Foundation 90 brush and I'm just gonna buff this in. Even when I'm not wearing this foundation, I'm using this brush because it is the best thing ever. So I like to blend it down my neck, period mamas. Every time I work with a brand that I looked up to or I've always wanted to work with growing up, watching my favorite YouTubers is wild to me, and it's a full circle moment just being able to like fulfill my dreams. Oh my god, but first of all, let's get into the base. It's just so fulfilling, full circle moment to be doing this. And it's crazy because I always tell people this, my dreams don't work unless you do. That's my motto. That's my motto. That's the motto. YOLO by the air day. But that's one of my mottos. And if you look good, you feel good. That's why a bitch be getting ready every day. And I'm so grateful, like, for all of you watching. Like, you don't understand. Like, like whenever I talk to like family or, you know, friends, whoever it may be, talk about you guys to them like you guys are family, because you guys are like, the fuck bitch, what are these fucking pigeons doing? Like, it's just crazy as fuck to me because you guys are my bitches. Like, wait, like, you guys are my bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking like in first person, I'm like, oh yeah, like my bitches today, they said this, like if I get off of live and shit. So it's like, we're friends mamas. This camera means nothing. Like, just reach into the camera and I'm right here. Hey, look at that. Y'all see that, right? And I shaved my mustache, so y'all shouldn't be seeing anything. I don't know about this unibrow, but look at how beautiful my skin looks. Alright mamas, now for concealer, taking the Frankie Rose Cosmetics Our Little Secret Concealer. This one is in the shade Chai. One I've been using and I be going through it mamas with her. Like, I be applying a lot. I use her to carve out my eyebrows. Like, I love this concealer for carving out my eyebrows. So I'm gonna apply a little bit right there, this on my nose, in the center of my face. They also sent over a couple more shades of the concealers. Let's see, I'm gonna use the shade Neutral. This one is gonna be a little bit more lighter and a little bit more pinky. So I'm gonna put that right under here so that it cancels out any darkness. This one is in the shade Neutral. I'm just gonna apply a little bit right there. I don't mind because I'm more olive yellow undertone and that's the shade of my foundation. But when it comes to concealers, I don't mind a neutral concealer, just because with it being neutral, it cancels out any darkness. So I kind of like to mix them, and right now you can see like the difference in color. So they do have a good shade range, good undertones, and they also have a beauty divisor at all times for you to get shade matched. Okay, so now the Frankie Rose Concealer 91 brush. This brush right here, this is the best thing ever. It's so fucking soft. I love, just watch this shit, okay? I'm gonna buff it in, gonna buff out the concealer on the nariz, and then I'm gonna bend out my 5 head real quick. Okay, bitch, are you ready for this? It just gets up in there. This concealer, so creamy, buildable coverage. You can layer it and it won't get cakey. Look at that. Y'all see that, right? Where are my bags? Gone. Get into it. I used to be a sponge bitch, and even for concealer I was a sponge bitch. And you know what, mamas? They actually have a sponge as well, and this is really good to get up in there. You see that, mamas? To get up in there. I'm actually gonna blend out this side for you guys to show, and I use a dry sponge for everything when I do use sponges. So it blends out really good. I just can't get over the brush. So the concealer brush does give you a little bit more coverage, so that is why I do like it a little bit more. So since it absorbed a little bit more of the product, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more in that area. Okay, bitch, now for cream contour, we're gonna use the shade Truffle. I'm so excited to cream contour. It's one of my favorite makeup steps, so that's what we're gonna do. This gives you really good coverage, so I'm only gonna apply a little bit, and then we'll work with it if we need to. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit on this side. I like to place it a little bit higher so that my cheekbones look snatched, mamas. Whenever I was watching YouTube, like in high school and shit, whenever I would see people use Frankie Rose, I'm like, ooh, like they're baddies. Like, I'm trying to be like that. And look at me, bitch. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like, you got me so fucked up. Like, we made it. Still a long way from home, mama, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm just gonna buff this in. This is blending out so good. Do you see how pretty that looks as a contour? I'm obsessed because I love a good contour shade that has like cool tone and a little bit of warmth to it. So this is my cup of tea right here, mamas. Bronzed. So I went ahead and set my face off camera. Frankie Rose, mamas, I'm gonna need a setting powder from you. Now I'm gonna go in with the Pro Contour palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up these 2 shades right here. Ah, my finger went into it. That's what she said. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna mix these 2 to set my cream contour. And I'm just gonna place this on top. This shit's pigmented, so you gotta be a little careful, mamas. And then for underneath my eye, I like to use a pressed powder, so I'm gonna take these 2 shades and mix them. I'm gonna go ahead and take this on their sponge, and I'm just gonna pick up these 2 shades right here. We're just gonna place it underneath the eye. For a more brightened effect, you can see the difference. And then a little bit on my smile lines. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that lighter shade to clean up underneath. And while that's there, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush. This blush is in the color Starburst, and it's so beautiful. It has like a subtle sheen to it. Alright, so I already applied some to this side. Now I'm gonna take the Frankie Rose Blush Contour 81 brush. I love this for both because look at how it gets up in there for the contour. I like the placement of it for the blush, so I'm just gonna apply that right here. Alright, bitch, I went ahead and filled in my brows real quick. Now I'm going to take the Frankie Rose concealer to carve out my brows. I love this concealer because it's so lightweight, but it still gives you like that coverage, and I love that for underneath my brows. So I'm going to come in a little closer for you guys. See, it's just so creamy, mamas. Period. Look at that brow, mamas. Snatched. Snatched. I'm gonna finish the other one off camera, put on some lashes, and I'll be back to finish the rest of the face. Before I put on my lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick little eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the Frankie Rose Boho Babe eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Gypsy, which is this shade right here, and I'm just gonna pop that in my crease. It's like perfect for every day. Bitch, now that the eyeshadow is laid, I'm actually gonna pick up this shade right here, which is the color Sand, and I'm gonna pick this up with my finger, and I'm actually gonna use it as highlight today. Ooh, mamas, look at that. I actually had forgotten to put on highlight, and I was like, wait, why don't I just use the fucking eyeshadow? Can't forget the nose highlight, mamas. You can't forget it. I think I just found a new highlight, because why does that look so good? I asked you bitches on my Insta stories what color to use for liquid eyeshadow today. Dude, look at the fucking pink shade. I'm obsessed. But you guys voted the champagne color, and that's a little bit more on my alley, mamas. So we're gonna try that. But the pink though, I'm gonna come for you, mamas. I'm gonna do eyeshadow look with that. But this one is in the shade Cosmo. I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my lid, because oh, that's what I was afraid of. The pigment. That's what I was afraid of, mamas. The brush is clean. It's just stained. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the... Oh my god, my unibrow. Shut the fuck up. Mamas, that is beautiful. I'm gonna put this all over my body. This fat ass. My badissi. You name it. Okay, mama, so we're almost done. I got the lashes on. This eyeshadow look I'm fucking living for. But now let's get into the lip. I love doing lips. It's like one of my favorite parts of my makeup steps. So I'm gonna take the Frankie Rose lip liner. This is in the color Toasted. I love these because it's retractable. Huele como caca. Andy, did you fart? Me blaming my dog? And just kidding. I'd tell you guys if I did. Lips are lined. It's even pretty just like that. Now for lipstick, I'm gonna take Frankie Rose lipstick. This is in the color Hipster. How pretty. Bitch, that matches the lip liner perfectly. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Now I'm gonna apply a gloss. This is the Frankie Rose lip gloss. This is in the color Goddess. Bye, that is so pretty. Bitch, in the last PR that they sent me a fucking eye mask to sleep in. You already fucking know I'm gonna use this on my princess shit. Okay, bitch, that's it for today's video. I hope you bitches enjoyed. Make sure you guys use code VANSG at checkout, and I'll see you bitches on the next one. Thanks so much for watching me perfect this and makeup base. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when a bitch uploads. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.